Let us start. The next thing is compound interest. Okay. So what is compound interest? So what was my simple interest, if you remember? In simple interest, the interest was only calculated on the principal. Okay. And a compound interest is one which is calculated at a given rate percent of the accumulated sum of principal and the earlier interest also, and the earlier interest. Okay. That means I can just quickly explain you with a simple example. Maybe yeah. So let me just tell you. Assume that the principal length is 1,000 rupees. The rate of interest is 5% per annum, and the conversion period is 1 year. And conversion period is 1 year. Okay. So what is conversion period? That means what? Interest is calculated once a year. Okay. And consider for the period of 5 years. Okay. So what do you see here? What is principal? 1,000 rupees. And what is rate? That is 5%. So if it was a simple interest, so we don't have to see this conversion period, correct? If it was a simple interest, then you quickly calculate by taking 5 years. You are spending this much amount with this rate, so you'll be getting here. But now, since it is a compound interest, so what will happen? Let us see. Let us make a table. Year and principal at the beginning of year, and interest earned, and the next amount. So see what will happen. Suppose in the first year you have deposited 1,000 rupees, correct? What will be the interest? 5% interest. That means it will be 50 rupees, correct? That means you can calculate also 1,000 into 5 upon 100, so it will be 50 rupees. What will be amount? Total amount will be 1,050 for the first year. But if it was a simple interest, second year maybe the amount will be same, but this is not in the case of compound year. In second year, this will be taken as the new amount. That is 1050 is my new amount, and the interest will be 5% on this now. So it will be 10.5 multiplied by 5, so I think 5 2 it will be 52, 52.5. So now my new value will be 1102.50. This is my new one. So in the third year, what I will be having? In the third year, this will be my new submitted amount. That is 1102.50, and again the 5% interest. It will be calculated on this amount. So that means 55. So 55 point I think 13. So it will be 55.13. So once you add these two, it will be 11,1157.63 share. Yes. So this is my new principal now. Fourth, and similarly for fifth. So this is my 11,57.63. Now I have to calculate 5% of this. So again it will be something 55, 57. It will be 57.88, and the amount will be what? It will be 121.5.51. The new amount will be 121.5.51, and here this will be 5% and 5 60. It will be 16 point something, that is 78, and here the addition will be 1276.29. So that means what is my total interest? If you see total interest, it is giving me as 276.29 rupees. Once I am doing compound interest on 5 years, I am getting this as my interest. What is simple interest? Let us see. This is my compound interest. Compound interest. What is simple interest? It will be PNR upon 100. So P was 1000 rupees, N was number of years, that is 5, rate was 5 upon 100. Correct? So do you see क्या आएगा? It will be 250 rupees. So once he was taking a simple interest लिया होता तो you will be getting only 250 rupees. But if you are taking compound interest, then you are getting 276.29 rupees. So do you see that this is quite nice amount whenever you are doing that. So if I do the same thing जो मैंने यहाँ पे एक number लेके किया, if I am putting P and if I am putting this as R, and then I'll be getting a formula at last, and that formula you can also directly write, that is amount at the end of each year. Amount at the end of n years, that will be P into bracket 1 plus R upon 100 raised to n. This will be your amount. And if somebody wants to find the interest, then you have to subtract amount minus principal. So that is, if you want to calculate compound interest, it will be amount minus principal. If somebody asks कि ये formula कैसे आया, so you can derive this formula by using the same table. Here this will be your P, here rate of interest, that is it will be R% of that, in the new amount. So new amount you will keep here, and so on. So that's how it will give you. If you want, just I can quickly tell you the table. Here I will be having P. The interest will be what? P into R upon 100. That will be my interest. This is how I used to calculate interest. So now my new amount will be what? It will be principal plus PR. It will be P plus PR upon 100. That is what you can take P common. It will be 1 plus R upon 100. So in the next year, I will be having this as principal. That is P into 1 plus R upon 100. And if I multiply again with this, then it will be what? This will be multiplied with R upon 100 again. So that is P into 1 plus R upon 100 multiplied by R upon 100 again. So what next? You have to add principal. You can take p common. If you take p common, it will be what? It will be p into 1 plus r upon 100 the whole square. Yes. And so on. It will be going ahead. It will be all the time. It will be increasing. Second year पे square होगा. Will p into 1 plus r upon 100 the whole square. And third year पे it will be cube. So in nth year it will be p into 1 plus r upon 100 raised to n. So this will be your interest in the nth year. Correct? Okay. So let us see a table. Suppose when interest is compounded, here let us interest is compounded, and here rate of interest, and here number of conversion period in a year, and here will be amount at the end of year, amount. Okay, suppose you are having this annually, that means what? Number of conversion will be 1 year में एक बार होएगा, and rate of interest that will be r upon 100 actually. So you can say I equal to r upon 100. That means percentage नहीं लिखना है, that you need to understand. तो यहाँ पे just मैं I लिखता हूँ. So what will be my amount then? It will be at the place of r upon 100. I just have to keep e equal to p bracket, or if you want to keep r upon 100 वो भी चलेगा. Yeah, let me just keep r. There is no issue. या rate of interest का कॉलम ही हटा सकते हो तुम. It is just my r. So it will be p bracket 1 plus r upon 100 raised to n. Okay, when it is compounded once, when it is half yearly, then in that case this rate will be divided, that is r by 2. This will become r by 2. This will be r by 2. That means what? And this will be compounded 2 times. So your formula will be what? P into 1 plus, it will be r upon 200. R by 2 actually है, r by 2 into 100, so it will be 200, and that is raised to 2n. Just remember one thing, यहाँ पे डिवाइड हो रहा है, यहाँ पे मल्टीप्लाई हो रहा है 2n in half yearly. क्वार्टरली लिया तो if it is quarterly, then it will be r by 4. This will be 4, and here this will be p into bracket 1 plus r by 400 raised to 4. Correct? यहाँ पे नीचे डिवाइड, ऊपर मल्टीप्लाई. And next thing, if it is monthly, then it will be r by 12, and this will be 12, and this will be p into bracket 1 plus r by 1200 raised to 12n. This is what you need to remember. So it depends on the table whether it is annually, तो यहाँ पे n और यहाँ पे 100, half yearly then यहाँ पे 2n, यहाँ पे 200, quarterly then यहाँ पे 4, यहाँ पे 400, monthly then it is 12n upon 12. Correct? Yes. Okay. So let us now see. Let us see some example. Find the compound interest. Find the compound interest of 10,000 rupees. 10,000 at the interest rate at the interest rate 5% per annum for 3 years. Okay, so this is what you want to calculate. So how will you calculate this? This is for 3 years. Okay, so what is the solution? What is your principal? 10,000 rupees, correct? And for 3 years, let us put it in the formula. What is formula for amount? A equal to P into bracket 1 plus R upon 100 raised to N, correct? What is N? N is 3 year, and anything else? See, if you are not given anything कि compounded कैसा है, annually, half yearly, quarterly, then you have to always consider annually. That means this is R upon 100 raised to N. अगर ये quarterly होता तो R upon 200, यहाँ पे 2N. So when nothing is given, then you just have to calculate annually. That is, this is standard formula. You just put it in the formula. What is P? 10,000. 1 plus what is R? That is 5 upon 100 and raised to 3. You just calculate this part. What is 1 plus 5 upon 100? See, whenever don't do calculation like this, just make it easy. Let us keep principle as it is. What will be this 1 plus 5 upon 100? 5 upon 100 will be 1 plus 0.05 raised to 3. So this will be what? 10,000 multiply with actually 1.05 cube. That's it. So now in calculator you have to just find 1.05 ka cube and just multiply with 10,000. That will be your answer. That is easy to do. That is 11,576.25 rupees. So this is your amount. You see, all the time first thing you solve this bracket and make it one term, then you try to do the calculation, and calculator is allowed. Okay, once you are having amount, how will you calculate compound interest? What is formula for compound interest? CI, that is amount minus principal. So that is, this is amount minus principal, so answer will be 1,576.25 rupees, since it was 10,000. Is that clear? Yeah, good. If nothing is given कि compounded कैसा है, you just have to calculate annually. Let us see one more problem. Find the compound interest of 8,000 rupees at the rate of 6% for 1.5 years. If interest is calculated half yearly, yeah, here they have mentioned you have to calculate interest half yearly. So let us write what is P, what is R, what is N. What is P? That is 8,000. What is R? That is 6. And what is N? That is 1.5. Correct? Bolo, how will you do that? What will be your formula here? What is formula for amount? They are talking about half yearly. That means कितनी बार compound होएगा? Year में 2 बार ना? In 1 year it will be 2 times. So it will be plus 1 plus R upon, क्या लिखूँ यहाँ पे? Do you remember this table? हाफ ईयरली मतलब यहाँ पे क्या आएगा? R upon 200 raised to 2n. क्वार्टरली मतलब R upon 400 raised to 4. मंथली R upon 1200 raised to 12. So यहाँ पे क्या आएगा? It will be R upon 200 raised to 2n. Is that clear to you? So So what is P? 8000 multiplied by 1 plus what is your R? 6 upon 200 raised to 2n. So 2n मतलब 1.5 into 2, that is 3. So this is what we are having. So again the one thing, इसको थोड़ा solve करो. This will be 3 upon 100. Correct? So 3 upon 100 क्या होता है? That is 0.03. So addition करने पे क्या आएगा? 1.03 the whole cube. So you just calculate this, multiply with 8000. That will be 8741.84. This is the value of amount. What is compound interest? Amount minus principal. So क्या आएगा? 741 rupees. Is that clear? So you always have to make sure कि कहाँ पे दिया है वो, whether it is half yearly or ऐसा. नहीं तो बस जल्दीबाजी में you will write the formula and you will make the mistakes, because everything are the same. P, R and दिया ही रहेगा. You just have to focus on this guy. Let's do one more. A sum of 9000 is invested today. Find the compound interest after 2 years. If interest at rate of 12% per annum is compounded quarterly. Yeah, I'll give you 2 minutes. Try to solve this quickly. Put what is P and R, and what will be the formula here? Can somebody tell me what is the formula for amount here in this case? They are saying compounded quarterly. That means what? It will be 4 times, correct? Interest will be calculated 4 times in a year. So what will be my formula? If you still don't remember, then go back to the table and see. Quarterly मतलब 4 times, so it will be P plus R upon 400. यहाँ पे 4. That's it. Calculate it. So amount will be P into bracket 1 plus R upon 400 raised to 4m. You have all the data. Put it and solve it. Eight ना. So ये क्या आएगा? 4 3s are 12. So 3 by 100. Again same thing. 9000. 1.03 raised to 8. Find 1.03 raised to 8, multiply with 9000. That will be 11,400.93 rupees. And find compound interest. That is amount minus principal. That will be 9,000 था ना वो. So it will be 2400.93. Yes. Okay, shall we do the next one? Yes, the fourth one. A sum of 4,000 rupees at 8% per annum for 2 years is invested if the interest is calculated first half yearly, second quarterly, what difference will it make? What difference will it make? Just try to solve. What is principal here? 4,000. What else? What is rate? 8. And what is n? That is 2 year. So for the first thing, that is half yearly, what will be formula for amount? Find amount, then find compound interest for that. And for the second one, what will be amount ka formula and what is compound interest? Can somebody tell me what is formula here? That is half yearly. Perfect, very nice. Why it is 202n? Because it is half yearly. In a year, it will be 2 times interest will be given. Correct? And what about here? Quarterly. Perfect, very nice. And you can calculate, you have all the data. And what else in the last, you have to see which one is giving more profit. Correct? Which one is giving more interest? That will be my good thing to invest. Either quarterly or half yearly. Mostly it is quite clear कि quarterly आएगा, because in quarterly the interest is calculated 4 times. So first 4 month में जो interest हुआ, next ऐसा, sorry, first 3 month में, next 3 month में, so this interest will also be considered for the next principal. Correct? Yeah. Last में you need to write conclusion की what do you think, what do you say? Okay. Okay, so let us see one more problem, the fifth one. The difference of compound interest and simple interest for 3 years at 9% per annum on certain sum is 60 rupees. Find present value for the sum. Okay, how will you calculate? First thing, what are the things given to you? Is P is given in the question? P is given for certain sum, मतलब वो P नहीं दिया है, P is question mark to you. And what rate is given? 9. And what else? Number of year is given 3. Correct? So the difference of compound interest and simple interest is 60 rupees. Correct? So can you calculate compound interest? For compound interest, you have to first calculate amount. So what will be amount? What is formula for amount? Yes, बोलो. क्वेश्चन में कुछ बोला है क्या? ईयरली, क्वार्टरली, ऐसा कुछ नहीं बोला है ना? So it will be just P into bracket 1 plus R by 100 raised to n. So what is P? We don't know. Let us keep it as it is. This is 1 plus R upon 100. That is 9 upon 100 raised to 3. So what is 9 upon 100? P into, this is 1.09. No? Yes, 1.09 raised to 3. Let us keep as it is. So what will be my compound interest? It will be E minus P so you can take p common, it will be 1 minus, oh sorry, इसका पावर क्यूब ना हम लोग निकाल सकते हैं, और it will be something 1.295 times p. So if you take 2 common, it will be 1.295. That will be something 0.295 p. So this is your compound interest, इधर से मिल गया. Can you calculate simple interest? What is formula for simple interest? PNR upon 100, correct? What is P? We don't know, but we know your N and R. What is N? 3 years, no? 3 into what is R? R is 9 upon 100. Okay? 27 upon 100, so it will be 0.27, 0.27 p. So this is simple interest. What is given to me? Compound interest minus simple interest, that is equal to कितना दिया, 60 rupees, no? This is 60 rupees. So this is compound interest is 0.295 minus 0.27. I am taking p outside. That is equal to 60. So it will be what? 0.025 p, and that will be 60. So just divide कर लो, p मिल जाएगा. So p will be approximately, I think 2397.12 शायद. It's approximate calculation because यहाँ पे थोड़ा सा मैंने approximate लिया. 1.09 थी, अगर ज़्यादा डिजिट लिया तो और बढ़ेगा ऐसा. So that is okay, there is no issue in that. So is that clear to you? This is how we will be solving if you have any problem of compound interest. This is how you should solve. Okay? Later on in the next class, maybe we'll do some more problem on compound interest. Then we'll start with annuity. Again, in the same case, there may be some question जिसमें तुमको, जैसे in this question you want to find P, in some question you want to find R, in some question you want to find N, then also you can do that. Okay? Yeah. Thank you so much everyone. Bye. Take care. See you in the next class.